we did the the coin
Oh, yeah.
test, and then ended up, we're not sure where? Is that true? Or do we know where?
No,
and
it
it's just
was
far away.
Daywin or something like that. And it's about a day and a half travel, I believe. And we have like a day or two until the job that we agreed to take on back in
Right.
Arthavis. Is that all accurate?
That's a bit of a trip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What was I missed what you said about the timeline of it.
That we have like a day and a half to get back to Arthavis, and that the
It's gonna
journey
take
is about
a day and a half.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a day and a half to get there. It's like
Yes.
3 days from when the job is
Oh, okay.
due.
That's what I got wrong.
It's not that tight a timeline. Okay.
Good.
But
Thought it
still
was
doesn't
worse.
leave much room for anything to happen.
We should certainly head out today.
Yes.
Like,
What time is it?
immediately.
I don't know.
Dom, what time is it?
Like late afternoon.
Okay. Oh yeah, we could do that half day maybe.
Sure.
We must
Or as
find
much
some
as we
stables to
can.
purchase some horses.
Mm-hmm. Maybe someone should take Ursaula. Like.
I'll do that. Just
Yeah.
get a horse for me.
Right.
I wonder if we wouldn't be able to hitch a ride on something with Ursala. Can you rent horses? Because doesn't it seem strange to buy more horses? Was the day and a half trip on horseback or walking?
Yeah, on horseback.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well then, we definitely need them.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe we can rent them.
Yeah, maybe they have like a partnership with someone over in Arthavis to, trade horses back and forth. And, rent them out when they're going to one of their
What's
locations.
the minimum we need? What are our sizes? Because each medium, like a medium and a small, can fit on a horse, right? One horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is anyone small? We got Brian. Is that right?
Oh no, I'm a squat medium.
You're a medium. Okay.
Yep. That's all of us then. We just
Alright.
need a horse.
And Ursala keep pace with the horse, or do we need some kind of
Like a cart,
pull along cart?
a wagon.
What's Ursala's speed? Do we have? In that
Yeah.
I've seen? Yeah. Okay.
But also, 40 feet.
Oh, yeah. What's a horse? 60?
Mm.
So we need to rent a cart, too.
Yep. Let's get to looking.
Indeed.
Okay, in real life, 2 people can fit on a horse, right? How come that's not true in this?
Because in a game there has to be limits,
Yeah.
and 2 people on a horse is not optimal in real life, anyways.
I know, we're
Well.
not necessarily looking for optimal things now.
But you are looking to move 60 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Or,
let's
you are looking to not impede your horse's movement, is what I mean.
find the stables, I guess.
Where are
And
you?
even if we had to purchase some, we can probably sell them at a similar price once we're back in the appropriate town.
That's true.
It could
Yeah.
be one of
There's
those
more to
things.
deal with.
Unless if there's a rental thing, then yes, absolutely, we'll go with that.
You get a discount if you have it longer.
Finding the stables in this town, or city, it's not as big as Arthavis. It's a smaller area. You can rent them if you want, or buy them. If you buy them, assume you're looking for just a standard, nice riding horse. They cost around 75 gold a piece. If you want to rent them, they are 10 gold a day.
Do we have to return them here?
Oh yeah, you're renting them from the stable.
Then that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
guess we'll buy 'em.
guess we buy 'em. 75 a piece.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
I
that's the
do have
standard
it.
price, and Tower could have just passed that gold along to Aranoa upon
Mm-hmm.
exiting the town with the owl there.
Got it.
Oh, and a cart?
Oh, yeah.
Parts are 15 gold a piece.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll pay it.
All right, let's go.
Onward.
And you take off. Is there anything you want to do for a day and a half?
Oh, if we were getting, I just realized we probably didn't all need a horse if we were getting a cart, anyways. But oh well.
Oh, I figured the cart would just be like a thing big enough for like Ursawa to be on. I didn't think it'd be rideable. Yeah, but maybe I'm misunderstanding the size of this cart.
Well, I'm just thinking any cart that's attached to a horse, it's got to be
Well,
able to hold at least 2 people, right?
It's not a carriage.
Whatever, doesn't
We're
matter.
fine. Yeah. As far as no, just keeping a lookout for danger on the ride. This tower's kind of mo.
I want to try to test my animal handling with Blossom along the way, if possible, without wasting too much time.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Get
get in
Blossom
some
out
night-
here.
Oh, I don't have Blossom.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Mm,
What am I
yeah.
talking about? Sorry, I'm just one track mind.
I'm gonna start getting in some of my animal handling training.
Yeah, that's more really what I was going for too.
I can give you guys some tips on those things.
Oh, good. Yeah, Shra, can you give me some pointers as we go along?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Okay. If that is the only business, then after a day and a half and a nervous camp out, not because anything happens, but just because you're like, fuck, we have to get back, you will eventually make it back to the outskirts of Arthavis.
All right, what kind of hours are we looking at?
The Wii.
No, I mean for the skill training.
Oh, downtime, kind of same kind of thing. Well, you're riding, so not a full day and a half's worth. So, just go ahead and have 8, I suppose.
Noted.
Do we have somewhere that we feel most comfortable leaving Ursawa over the next, I think it was 2 weeks? Or do we want to try to take her with us on this long trip?
Had we not been leaving her at the stables before?
There was recently a murder at those stables.
Oh, that's true.
We could try that more. It seems dangerous.
Do we know if this train has an appropriate cart for a creature like her?
Perhaps if we insisted that she was just one of the group.
Oh my god. He's like put a hat on her and like hold up a newspaper like
No, I think people will understand that she is not a person. That's not so much it. Just that she comes
No, I
with
know.
The
our...
rule book says that an owl bear can't occupy a train.
Right, just that she comes with our security package.
Well, I suppose we should talk to someone about that. Or are you just suggesting we just show up like that?
They
Yeah, I
hired
guess
us.
so. Just like, yeah, what about it? This is our owlbear. She's part of the team.
I honestly do not know how that would fly. Perhaps like an owl bear.
I'm down to try that.
Can we make some knowledge check, like parties that have animal companions as a thing and take jobs? I don't know. Is that something that happens in this world?
Let me look at something. Which one is it? That's the next question I have. Probably there, so...
This is our emotional support owlbear.
Oh, jeez. Okay, that ain't it.
Did I say that somebody picked up our DoorDash order?
Oh,
that
no,
happen?
you didn't. But yay.
Yeah, we've been waiting
Oh.
for like 45 minutes.
I thought you were meaning like they had set it by a door and someone else had gotten it. I was like, oh no!
Oh no. But
Okay,
yeah.
I will allow some knowledge rolls, and you can decide what kind of place you think your character would be coming from. It's either like the knowledge of trains, wrong one, or the knowledge of transportation as it pertains to society.
What about like history? Like if this has been done in the past.
I mean, yeah, that's not really what I meant. That is sort of irrelevant to what I mean right now.
I'll take the society thing just for Tower's own brain.
Yeah, sorry, I was gonna make you roll histories, but I'm saying make a choice between what angle you're coming at it from, or intelligence, whatever you want to do.
Either way, it's an intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you have no earthly clue. What was about?
I'm sorry. Yeah, my brain completely shut down.
That would be the heat. That's literally something that happens.
Yeah, I don't know if mine's good enough anyways, if it matters which angle I'm coming from, so.
Okay. And did you make a choice there, Noah?
I thought I'm coming at it from just the common sense, thinking about how this will turn out angle.
Okay. You know that certain you have seen livestock on trains before. I'm not sure if you know if this is a livestock train or not, though.
But, like, they're in a special car, right? Not with people.
If there were to be animals, yeah, they'd be completely separate from people.
So can I kind of look at the cars on this train and, like, I mean, I know what animals are generally...
I mean, first of all, you're not on a train currently.
That might not be there yet.
This train is not here yet. That is true. It's not here until it is going to
Right.
be legal. Right.
So at the time, though, can I just look for something that looks like it would hold animals as opposed to people?
Unless you go blind before then.
Sure. You know, never know what's gonna happen.
Okay, that's weird. I was gonna say that, but you'd know that animals, especially like big ones like cattle or something, are completely separate from people. In most cases.
Yeah. Yeah. As much as I like the idea of watching Ursula go down some narrow hallways to go to a little compartment with us, it may not go over very well. We might need to see if they have a car for animals, maybe like at the end of the train or something, so that way we could bring her along. But maybe we should try to make a second plan.
Well, I think we should go ask someone at the train station if they know it's possible first, and then we can make the arrangements if not else. Or I suppose could we drop the job if you're too concerned about leaving her here and there's not a way to bring her on.
I think we should go ask at the train station first.
Yeah.
So we do. Oh no, it's the wee hours. Just kidding.
Yeah,
should we just...
Yeah. The sun is either in the process of rising or will rise shortly.
Oh, okay.
Having left that day when in the evening and taking a day and a half and just
we've been here a while. Do we know roughly the train schedule of like when the first train would be coming in or leaving to know how early people are there? I'm just wondering because I want to try and sell the horses too, or at least my horse. So I didn't know if we should try going there first or the train station.
Well, you're looking for your train, right?
No, we were just going to ask someone at the train station if they know that there's going to be a cart that can, on that specific train, that can house Ursula.
They might have a schedule.
So you don't care about when the first train comes or whatever. You care about when the train station is open.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, it would probably be open earlier than...
I know, but I was just thinking, like, you know, we might not necessarily know, the train station opens at this time, but we might have heard a train leaving in the morning every day around 8, so we can assume, you know, something like that. That's all. But yes, I just meant when they open.
I suppose that the stables actually need to be sort of have attendees around the clock just based on someone can show up at any app in the town.
So maybe we should go there first anyways.
Yeah, just ride directly there.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to me.
Got a barely used horse here. How'd you like it?
I don't think there was any guarantee that the horses you bought were barely used.
That's how I'm trying to sell it. It's barely used by me.
Yeah, I feel like Shrosh should be taking the lead on this one anyway.
How many horses do you have?
I don't know why I keep doing this. I have negative persuasion.
How many horses do you have?
4.
It's because it's funny, that's why.
And you're trying to sell the cart also?
What if I'm like, I got a barely used horse here, and it's like old as fuck?
1 second. Why won't this let me? Okay. So you make it to the stables, and there's a gentleman there that you have seen on a few occasions here now, ready to attend to you. and you're attempting to to talk this guy down in price, or preemptively right away. We've got a couple of.
Not down, up. I'm trying to sell.
Oh, sure. Well, just go ahead and make a if that's how you're kicking in the door and talking right away, then go ahead and just roll a check for me if you don't mind.
You should just like talk shop with him.
Look at this beauty. Look at those legs. Look how strong they are. Oh, well, could be worse.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk around the pack a little bit, stare him straight down the mouth, and look over the cart, kind of spit off to the side. Well, probably go 385 for the lot.
Is that including the cart?
Mm-hmm.
385 gold?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, the DM running me keeps making mistakes and doing the math backward. Keeps forgetting to make it less expensive. But here we are. Completely fucking up.
Because I just
Constantly.
was putting
I'm like,
it in. I was like,
yeah.
wait, is that more?
Yeah.
Sounds like a deal.
Cool.
I will be back momentarily. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you kindly.
Mm-hmm. Probably won't pay as much next time. Keep that in mind.
Seems like you were just, short on stock.
It's a hot day out here.
So what, we each get our 75 back plus what?
Well, do you want your full 15 back and then we divide the rest?
Oh, sure. Yeah, so that's 360 and that's 370. So 92 and 5 silver.
Sweet deal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in the chat.
Thanks.
Matt. Well, that couldn't have worked out better.
Yeah. That was a good investment.
Maybe we should keep buying horses and riding them to the next town and selling them.
I'm sure it'll go just as well next time.
I must be a real good salesperson.
Way to go, Shara. You did it. See, I knew you could do it. Okay. So maybe some of us should take Ursula back out of the city and others should go check at the train station?
Sure.
That way?
I imagine Tower wants to stay with Ursula.
Yep, I was gonna say the same. I'll go to the train station.
Sheriff, do you have a preference? Not that we have to split it evenly.
I do not have a personal preference now.
You know, I'll stay with Ursula too. I haven't really spent much time with her.
Alright. Sheriff and I will go to the train station then.
Sounds like a plan.
Sweet. You make your way inside. There's a little bit of hustle and bustle of people buying tickets and waiting to leave. You do see a hobgoblin gentleman dressed in train attire behind a little barred counter area that just has like a small half oval shape at the bottom to slide stuff through, tickets and money and such. Kind of attending to people. There's probably like one person in front of you as you walk in, but it doesn't take long for that business to be resolved. And before you know it, it is actually your turn. Can I help you?
Sorry, I just realized I don't remember the details about the train that we're actually waiting for.
Man, that's a real bummer.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just laughing at the prospect of, I'll go! Shit, I don't remember anything about it.
Well, in character, it makes sense.
I suppose. Your train job is that you're escorting the Adventure Guild tithing to Elloria, and you're there to make sure that no bullshit happens on the train.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder. Good morning, sir. I just, my partner and I here were coming to inquire about the train that we will be helping protect in a couple of days. We were wondering if you or someone might be able to give us some information so that way we're ready to do the best job we can. We're the Red Ravens, by the way, if that helps.
See him pull out a little, like, ledger, flip through, kind of run his finger down, pull out a pair of spectacles from off screen, and put them at the end of his nose so he can actually see what he's looking at. Oh, yep, got it right here. Let's see. All the way to Lentia. Okay. What would you like to know?
Well, we were curious about how many cars are on the train, as well as the type of cars that would be on there. If there is a car that's capable of transporting animals, just trying to plan ahead.
Well, from what I can gather here, should be an 8-car train. Memory serves. Obviously, gonna have the standard helm. Let's see. Of course, it's gonna. Oh, well, it does have a first class, sleeping car, steerage, all that. Of course, the cargo. We'll obviously need to cook meals there as well. Probably has a galley and dining car area. It's quite sizable. As far as animals, I think that the kitchen usually keeps on a car for the livestock, cattle and such. Should have a steerage.
Okay, that's all helpful information. Thank you kindly. Sheriff, did you have any other questions? Did we have anything else we needed to ask about?
Let's see. Did we know anything about what we were trying to protect, and/or which car it began being kept in?
You know that you're trying to protect the tithing of the Adventurers Guild.
So essentially gold. I
Could
suppose
be.
adventurers don't necessarily only work in gold.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, it seems like the Adventuring Guild, all that stuff that they collect from you and give you gold for, they're also using as currency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're inquiring this gentleman about which car, it would probably be the cargo.
And there will be passengers, like just common folk, on this train.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
About how many does it hold?
Phew. Lightning rail. Depends who's paying and how long they're staying, but
Well, like at its max capacity.
yep, I hear you. I didn't want to flip through these images again.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm guessing this will tell me. Sorry, I'm trying to find a number for you. It's not going to give me that information, so I'm going to go ahead and say 1, 2, 3, 7. Somewhere in the realm of 100 passengers. Comfortably, that is. Of course, that doesn't account for the crew.
Right, and then I was gonna ask that next. How much crew does it take to run?
Well, there's usually at least one operator, usually a co-pilot, kitchen crew, somewhere in the ballpark of 15 to 20 people, I assume.
Okay.
And then, of course, there's security, and sometimes there's usually a good 4 or 5 individuals that take care of such of that. Sometimes the job's particularly special. They'll tack on folk like yourself to help out as well. Yep.
All right. Thank you. Do you know what time? Do we already know what time the train comes in?
Well, you have a day and a half left before your job is supposed to begin.
So we know what time, more or less.
That time.
Okay.
When the day and a half is up, that's the time.
Got it. Then yeah, I don't have any other questions.
Like, when I say that, I mean that is when you were meant to report for your job, was a day and a half from where you're standing right now. Or a little bit, it was like 3 days away before your report time.
Mhm.
You took a day and a half to get there, and then you've done some business here, so there's a little less than a day and a half, but you get the picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all want a ticket or just questions?
Oh, I didn't think we needed to buy a ticket to do security on the train.
Nope, certainly don't, but this is a place of business, and I got a line queuing up behind you, so if that's all, then I'm sorry.
Well, thank you for your help, and we will leave. Bye-bye.
All right. Yep, bye. Cool.
Yeah.
And that's that business. As I said, you have a little less than a day and a half to complete any business you'd like to for reporting for this job. Is there anything you want to do?
I don't think I have anything.
No, other than training, I don't think I got much.
Did we secure a place for Ursawa?
We have a car for that.
Do we have space on the car to put her?
That probably would have been a good question.
That's not necessarily a question that person would know. I'll just tell you that. Just because.
It
Not
sounds
like
like,
a
we might have to
pie.
try to finagle things, but we know it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything I need to do other than train before then.
Okay, well, I'm not going to force anyone to do anything. it can be a day and a half later as you get ready to meet back at the train station to go do this. That's fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And let's see, get there then. So this is somewhat in the afternoon time of the next, at the appropriate time, assuming you got there at the early hours of the morning. Half day brings you into afternoon, then full day brings you into the next afternoon, right?
Yep.
You can see now up close and personal in all its glory a lightning rail car or train.
Ooh.
And what you do see are these 8 cars that are essentially hovering about, 5 feet off the ground, off the tracks. These and then all along the bottom of them, these glowing portions of energy that seem to crackle like lightning beneath. People loading themselves and possessions on and off. People calling, barking out calls for when this thing's going to be leaving, and you are in the middle of a train station outside of this train.
Is there someone we're supposed to meet, or we're just supposed to get on the train?
I'm assuming the listing said what we're supposed to do.
It did. It did. That time is over now. Announcing yourselves to the people in charge here, you are ushered through these cars, past seating areas for people towards the end of this train. You eventually pass through an area that has a lot of... It's pungent as you walk into this car, as there's a lot of cattle and animals of different types in stalls. But also among them, you see a lot of elven people that are also here in this car.
In stalls
And then-
or working?
Neither. Well, installs, yes, but not it's not like a weird slave thing. That is just where
That's what they can afford.
that's where they get to ride.
And it's only elves.
Make a perception check. Let me make sure I'm looking at this right. It is mostly elven. You do, however, see one or two individuals that appear to be in the process of sleeping that look a little shorter than that. Might be some sort of adventurer of some kind. Who knows?
But they're in stalls, that's their cabin or whatever.
There's a few that have like seating available, but
Mhm.
it's like makeshift seating that has been... It's not great.
Is this normal?
How many trains have you ridden?
Probably not many.
You don't know. But then you finally do make your way through a thick steel door that there are other guards here. There's about 4 other guards, and the head one is kind of leading you through to this area. Kind of has to open up this final car from this thick steel door. And as you do walk in, it is full of a lot of treasure. Gold, there's weaponry of some kind, ornate looking armors, mugs, cups, chairs, portraits, all kinds of knickknacks and bobs. And bringing you back here, they've been kind of pointing out the different cars for you, and you would have entered probably around the what I would call just the standard car, not the helm area, and kind of worked your way back to the end of this train.
As we were passing through the steerage, were there empty stalls left? Like, you said there were cattle in there too, right? So, were there any empty stalls where we might be able to let Ursula?
Yeah,
if no
sure.
one is,
and
if anyone is stopping us, I mean, if they're letting her just walk around with us and not giving us crazy looks, then I'm sure we'd just do that.
No, she needs to be going into the steerage.
Okay.
You don't pay $500 a ticket to have an owlbear in your car. 500 gold, excuse me.
Way more than $500.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
total,
it gets explained
after,
to you that you have free roam of the train on this journey that is going to be about 4 days, and you do not have to stay in the cargo. In fact, that might not be the best course of action to suss out any funny business, but you are responsible should the train come into contact with anything nefarious, and the goal is to make the train arrive in Alentia at its destination unaccosted. If something does happen, this train has fail-safes where the helm will automatically or into a lockdown area. But other than that,
Shall we set up a 15-minute lead? What am I thinking of? Ooh, wow, I can't think of the words. The thing where you have to make rounds and visit every part of a place to make sure that things are going okay. And surveillance, no. Security, yes, but words, bad.
Patrol?
Yeah.
Patrols. Thank you. Set up a regular patrol system and keep to that schedule during the course of this adventure.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna move you to this page just so you can see the order of the train cars. Which can you see this whole page, or is it blacked out?
I think
It
it's
is
all black.
blacked out.
Really?
Indeed.
That might just be a fail safe.
Patrols was the word.
Oh, maybe that was on purpose. I can always turn it back on in the future. Okay, now you can see everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Starts up here at the helm and works its way down. So helm to standard.
Then gallery, the dining, like that.
First class, sleeping car, steerage, cargo.
Yep.
So there are four of us. Perhaps we should each choose a spot to settle down for the trip. And every hour on the hour at regular 15-minute intervals split between the four of us, we each take a stroll up and down. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like I would go on the 0 of the hour and maybe Aranoa on the 15 and Joel on the 30 and Sheriff on the 45.
Yeah,
How long does it take to walk the whole train?
15-20 minutes if you don't have anything impeding you.
So
One
we'll always
way
have-
or
Yeah, that was to get like if you were to start in the helm and get all the way from one end to the other. Yeah.
So perhaps half as often as I had mentioned.
sounds like how it would work.
if we want to be passing by people more often, we could be in the middle and have two people going the opposite direction and meeting back and then swapping.
Sure. That makes sense as well.
But I don't know if we need that much lookout. But I suppose it would be good to be located in the center anyways to obviously be able to get to either point fastest.
I'm not sure they'll let us hang around in the first class, and
Yeah, is there a spot that we're supposed to be like the majority of the time, or did they said free range, but do we have like seats or something?
Yes, you are provided seats in the standard car.
perhaps a couple of us should stay in the standard car and a couple in the steerage, and every hour one of those folks can take the trip out. I don't know what I'm getting at here. That way there's a double cross in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know what my plan here was. I had an idea when I started, and then I just started talking, and it went away.
That makes sense. Like one head, the one in steerage heads towards the front, while the one in standard head towards the back, and then
Right.
cross and then go back.
And that way
And
we can always
switch.
have, yes, we can always have somebody here with Ursula, and we can have somebody in the standard car where the most passengers are in case shit goes down. And we're never super far away from where we may need to be.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I won't mind hanging out in steerage myself for much of the time in between my pursuits. Patrols is the role. We decided that is the word.
Yeah, I'll go to the steerage too.
All right. Standard
As
it
you-
is.
As you take your places, so that's Tower and Aranoa in the steerage. Is that true?
Yep.
It is.
And the other two are in the standard car.
Mm-hmm.
And as you take your seats, what the heck happened to my notebook? Oh, You hear the sound of a horn type noise, signifying that the train is departing, and so almost as if over an intercom, if such a thing exists in this world, you hear all aboard! Next stop, Rotograd! And the train takes off. It's relatively smooth. I do see it's 9:09. Suppose we should call it here, should we not?
I was expecting the music to hit.
Yeah, I wish, but alas, alack, I am not at my best.
It's a warm day.
It is. It's ridiculous.
There you go. So we finally started the train job. We only had to
Woo.
haul ass after scaring the shit out of ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brought our Sala with us.
For better or for worse.
Right. Should we talk to the Adventurers Guild and register Red Ravens come with an owlbear now?
Yeah, might not be a bad idea.